Hello and namaste. Welcome to our today's class. So, in our last class, we started with our first subject, Fundamentals of Ayurveda and Holistic Health. And we covered the topics like Introduction to Ayurveda and its history and the basic principles of Ayurveda, right? Also, the Panchamahaputa and Tritosha we have discussed in the last class. And in today's class, we are learning about next three topics called Dhatu, Mala, and Agni. So we are explaining about the concept of Dhatu, Mala, and Agni in Ayurveda in today's class. According to Ayurveda, the body is maintained by some important factors like dosha, dhatu, mala, and agni. Balance of these factors maintains the health. So, what is dosha? Dosha is the bioenergies we have learned in our last class, that's vata, pitta, and kapha. Next is the dhatu, which we have also already mentioned in the last class, that's the tissues. And in detail, we will learn today. Next is the mala, that's the waste product. Next is the agni, that's the fire in our body. So let's start with the dhatu. Dhatu means that which supports or nourishes the body. That's literally called as what? Tissues, right? So next is the functions of dhadus. It's to maintain the body structure, to nourish the tissues, to support growth and strength, and to maintain immunity and vitality. Saptadadus. What is Saptadadus? It's already written in the bracket, right? Seven dadus. So in Sanskrit, Sapta means seven, and the dadus are in seven in number. That's why we are called as Saptadadu. What are they? Rasadadu, Rektadadu, Mamsadadu, Medadadu, Astidadu, Majjadadu, and Shukradadu. So we can correlate Rasadadu with the plasma, Rekta with blood, Mamsa with muscle, Meda with fat, Asti with bone, Majja with bone marrow, and Shukra with the sperm or the ovum. So let's learn about Rasadadu. I have already mentioned Rasadadu. We can correlate with plasma. That's the nutrient fluid in our body. So what are the functions they have? It nourishes the body, give hydrations and circulations of nutrients in the body. And signs of healthy rasa. If the rasa dhatu in our body is healthy, what are the signs we are getting? That's the good skin glow we are getting, good energy we are getting, and the proper hydration of our body we are getting, right? Next is the imbalance. If it is imbalance, it may cause fatigue, dryness, weakness, likewise symptoms we will be facing. Next is Raktadadu. So Rakta means what? Blood. So Raktadadu is the blood tissue. So what are the functions of Raktadadu? We all know that to live our life we need blood in our body, right? So the life sustenance is the first function of the blood. Next is oxygen transport. Next is the skin complexion. Not only this, there are many functions, but these are the three main functions of Raktadadu. And next we are looking about the signs of healthy Raktadadu in our body. So for the if the Raktadadu in our body is good or it's giving a positive response, we are getting a good skin color, healthy skin, and getting the vitality. And if it is imbalanced, what will happen? So it will give some signs or symptom to our body, right? So the skin diseases, burning sensation, bleeding disorders in our body, everything will be caused due to the imbalance of what? Raktadadu. Next is Mamsadadu. So the Mamsa means what? Muscle. So Mamsadadu is the muscle tissues. And it gives shapes and strength to our body. Also it protects the internal organs. So these are the functions of Mamsadadu. And if it is healthy, the good muscle tone and physical strength we will be getting. And if it is imbalanced, the muscle wasting, weakness will be happening. Next is the Meda Dhatu. So Meda is the fat, Meda Dhatu is the fat tissue. So for our lubrication in our body, for to energy storage, for the insulation, everything we need what? Medas. So if we have a healthy medas in our body, we will get a healthy joints. That means for the lubrication of the joints, for the movement of the joints, we need what? Some lubrication, right? Also for the proper body lubrication. It's written in the signs of healthy meda. Next is the imbalance. So if the meda dhatu imbalance happen in our body, it may give the obesity to our body. It will give the excess sweating to the person. Also, the diabetes tendency will be there. The next dhatu is Asti dhatu. So Asti is the bone. So Asti dhatu is the bone tissue. So what's the function of that? To support the body structure and to protect the organs. Signs of healthy Asti is the strong bone and teeth. So why teeth? Teeth is also a part of what? Asti, right? Next is the imbalances. So imbalances, what the if it is not good, what will happen? So the joint pain, the bone pain, joint pain will be the weak bonds. So they are more exposed to the osteoporosis type of diseases and the hair fall. So why hair fall? So actually in Ayurveda we are saying the means the hair as a uh, maladadu of what? Astidadu. So if the asti will be good only, if the asti is good only, then the hair and nail will be good. So that's why the hair fall is mentioned. Also the brittleness of our nails, also the one of the signs or the symptoms we are seeing in the imbalance of astidadu. Next is Majja Dhatu. So Majja is the bone marrow. So bone marrow or nervous tissue is mentioned in the Majja Dhatu. So what's the function? To fill the bone and to nourishes what? Our nervous system. Signs of healthy Majja is the mental stability and strong immunity. So if it is imbalanced, the dizziness, nervous type of diseases will be occurring. And finally, our last dhatu, that's a Shukra dhatu. So Shukra, we have mentioned the Shukra is different in male and female. In the male, Shukra is the sperm and female Shukra is the ovum or the egg. Okay, so that's what it's a reproductive tissue. So the function is for the reproduction, vitality, and ojas formation. What is the signs of healthy majja? So healthy majja, the strength, fertility and enthusiasm will be there. If it is imbalanced, the infertility and weakness will be there. So in this, the functions we have look at the third point. That's the ojas formation. So what is the ojas? So let's learn about ojas. The essence of all the seven dhadus is called as ojas. So literally we can correlate ojas with what? Immunity of our body. So the quality of ojas depended upon the quality of all the dhadus. If all the dhadus are good, the ojas also will be good. And let me tell you one thing. Okay, you can look at this page. This is the Dadu nourishment process. It's written as Dadu nourishment process. So what's that? Dadu formation and nourishment. How it is happening. So for the formation of Dadu, what we need? The food. So the main thing is food. From food only Rasa is making. From Rasa, from Rekta, the Mamsa is making. Mamsa to Meda, Meda to Asti, Asti to Majja, Majja to Shukra. If any break in that, or any bad things happen in between, or if we are eating the unhealthy food and all, the result will be bad. If we are having very good foods and all, the result will be more good. And this process is called what? Dhatu Parinama. Dhatu Parinama. That's the Dhatu nourishment process. So food to Rasa, Rasa to Rekta, Rekta to Mamsa, Mamsa to Meda, Meda to Asti, Asti to Majja, Majja to Shukra. So you guys want to learn this like the order is important here. Okay, if we are telling about the dosha, we have three dosha, vada, pitta, kapha. If you are telling kapha, pitta, vada or pitta, vada, kapha, everything is fine. But the dhatu, what are the dhatu? If we are asking over the examination also, rasa, rekta, mamsa, meda, asti, majja, shukra, this order is very important. Proper digestion is essential for healthy tissue formation. So this healthy tissue formation is what? The ojas. That's the essence of all the seven dhadus is called the ojas. Next topic is mala. So what is mala? Mala is the literally called as waste products of our body, right? So mala means waste products formed during metabolism. So during the metabolism process, the waste products is formed. That's called what? Mala. What's the importance of mala? To eliminate the toxins in our body. So our body is creating the toxins. So to avoid that toxins from our body, from our healthy body, we have some processes. From that, we are getting the end product called mala, and we are excreting outside the body. Also to maintain the body balances and also to support the normal body functions. So improper elimination also cause what? Diseases. Types of mala. We have three types of mala. In Sanskrit, it's called three mala. Three is the three, same. Okay, three in number. So in Sanskrit also it's three in three. We can say the numerical three in three. Okay, so it's called three mala. So first one is what? Purisha. What is Purisha? Purisha is the fecus. Next is Mutra. Mutra means what? Urine. Sweta. Sweta means what? Sweat. So these are the three types of waste products in our body. So it is including the physiological type of waste products, digestive type of waste product, and metabolic type of waste products. So these are the three malas. So you can just look that picture. So it is more clear. Just write Trimala. You can go for Purisha, Mutra, and Sweda. So what are the meaning of these three? Okay. So it's very easy to remember also. Actually, as a person, we are also excreting these three things daily, right? The Purisha, Mutra, and Sweda. So daily, as the person, these things are getting excreted. So why these excretions are happening? Actually to remove the toxins from our body. And you also notice that if we are going to consult a doctor with any type of diseases, the first thing they are asking about what is the your stomach condition, or you are urinating daily, you are going to you are you pooping daily, are you sweating, is there any skin conditions? The people means the doctors are asking questions like that. So in that point we can understand that how importantly the acharyas are mentioned about malas in the Ayurveda. So these three malas are very important to our body, and we want to excrete these three things in daily purpose. And we can learn some details about this Purisha, Mutra, and Sweta. So we are learning about the functions, and if it is healthy, and if it become unhealthy, or if it is imbalanced. Okay. So first is the Purisha. So what's the function of Purisha or the fecus? That's the remove the solid waste of our body. So it is hard, right? The Purisha is hard only. So the solid waste are removed by the root of what? Purisha. Also, it maintains the digestive balance. So next is the Mutra. So what the Mutra is doing? Mutra is removing the liquid waste in our body. So it maintains the water balance. And Sweta controls the body temperature while sweating, right? Also, it removes the toxins from our body. So if the Purisha is healthy, so how we will understand that? So if we are going to poop daily purpose, the regular bowel movement will be the proper consistency will be there. It will not be too hard, too loose, or any color changes. Nothing will be there. It will be a regular normal movement, and the consistency also will be good. And about the mutra, so proper urination will be there. The normal color and quantity will be there. So otherwise the burning sensation while the time of urinating, everything is the imbalanced stage. And sweta, if the sweta is healthy, is normal sweating will be happening. There is no foul smell, nothing will be there. Okay. Next is the imbalance. If the purisha is imbalanced, what will happen? the gas will be there, the constipation will be there. So what's the constipation? Constipation is the hard poops. Okay, if we can't if we are going to and sitting in the toilet also, we can't poop it because it is very hard and it will be more painful. That's called the constipation. And the gas trouble will be the digestive disorders will occur. If the mutra is imbalanced, the burning while urination, if we are urinating our urinary tract, we are getting the burning sensation, and the urinary other type of UTI type of diseases also we will be getting. Next is the sweta. The sweta is imbalanced, excessive sweating will be happening. So the peoples are getting more sweat will be the imbalance of what sweta. Also, if that is not happening, what will be happening? The dry skin will be the body bad type of body odor will be the. Next is Agni. So, what is Agni? So, literal meaning of Agni is what? Fire, right? So, here Agni means digestive and metabolic fire. Agni is responsible for digestion, absorption, metabolism, and energy production. Also, it's written that Ayurveda says what? Agni is the root of life. Why? So we have already learned about the mala now. We have already learned about the dadus now. So what there is a content called Agni in that too, right? So the formation for the formation of anything or any process for the taking of any metabolic process or digestive process, we need what? Agni. So that's why the Agni is very important in Ayurveda. Okay, let's look at this picture. So you can see that a lady is standing in between the picture, right? So look at her stomach region. So you can see a fire inside that. Yeah. So why it is mentioned there? Actually, the seat of Agni, the main seat of Agni in our body is where in our stomach region. That there is the we are after having food, our stomach, our digestive juices are coming from then the intestine area. So our digestion, metabolism, everything is happening in our stomach region. That's why the main seat of Agni is in stomach region. Next, we are telling about the types of Agni. So Ayurveda mentioned Agni as four in types. Okay, we have four types of Agni. One is the Samagni, next is Vishamagni, next is Tikshnagni, and the another last one is the Mantagni. So what is this Samagni? So in the picture, it's already written that types of Agni we have four round shapes you can see in our image. So first image, first you can look at the green round. Okay, that's the Samagni stage, that called balance stage. Okay, so the Agni is balanced, it's called the balanced metabolism, or it's the type of Agni is called Samagni. Okay, actually this happened with the combination or with the balanced combination of our tridoshas, that is the Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Next, we are telling about the Vishamagni. So, what's the Vishamagni? So, Vishama, what's the word meaning? So, it's not a good state, it's a irregular state or irritation state, right? So, the irregular type of Agni is happening in the Vata. Vata means Vata Dosha is associated with that. So, it is called as what? Vishama Agni. So, in between the breakages will be happening, something like that. So, that's the irregular type of Agni. It's called Vishamagni. Next is the Tikshnagni. So Tikshnagni is mainly associated with the Pitta dosha. Okay, so what is Tikshna? The meaning of Tikshnata in Ayurveda, it's telling about the sharpness or the hyper. Okay, it's a sharpness. Tikshnada, it will be there in what? In Pitta type of a Pittagni. That's the Tikshnagni. Next is the Mandagni. So in the word itself, it is mentioned as Mandagni. So Kapha. If there is Kapha, means we also learned that in Panchamahaputa, we have combination of 5. In that combination, we have make the doshas, right? So what is the Kapha doshas, Panchamahabhutas? That's the earth and what? Water. So that combination is the heavy one, right? So that heavy will lead to the Mandagni. If it is heavy, the Agni will be light only. That's why it's called Mandagni, or for the slow digestion or the dull type of digestion will be happening in the Mandagni. Next, we are looking for the functions of Agni. So it's written that digestion, absorption, assimilation of food and sensory experience, maintains normal body temperature, gives confidence, courage, and fearlessness, provide mental clarity, tissue nutrition, and the flow of cellular communication, production of ojas, tejas, prana, provides seasoning, logical thinking, and discrimination, creates a healthy glow and luster, provides strength and vitality. So, these are the functions of Agni in our body. So, as we learned Agni, we need to learn one more thing called Ama. So, what is Ama? Ama is the literally called toxins. Okay. What is Ama? Ama is a toxic, undigested substance formed in the body due to weak digestion and impaired Agni. So, what's that? So, Ama is the toxin which is happening in our body due to the weak digestion. If the digestion is not happening properly and the Agni is weak, the undigestion will be happening, right? The undigested things in our body is called what? Ama. So, if the digestion is happening correct way only, our food is converted into rasa, rakta, mamsa, meda, masti, majja, and shukra, right? Or if it is not happening, what will happen? The ama accumulation will be there. According to Ayurveda, when food is not properly digested, it turns into ama and accumulates in the body. And usually these toxins is accumulated in our intestinal region and stomach region, so it will be accumulated in that there only. So in our Ayurveda, the processes of Panchakarma, in that we have Aman Virajin type of treatments. In that treatments, we are removing these toxins in our body. So it's literally people are non telling that's the intoxication process is happening in our Ayurveda. Strong Agni prevents ama formation. So it's already, we know that, right? If the Agni is strong, the ama formation will not be there. If the Agni is weak, what happened? The ama formation will be happen. So a healthy Agni is the healthy body. Weak Agni will give ama or the toxins and the disease to our body. So that's all about our today's topic. So in today's topic, we have learned about what we learned. We learned about Dadu. We learned about the Ojas, Malas, Agni, and Ama. So the main topics we have covered today is the Dadu, Mala, and Agni, and rest Ojas and Ama is the subtopics of those. Okay.